Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to see how to achieve this flawless color and closure, stay tuned. Hey, okay you guys, so right here I'm just showing you guys the two gloves that I'm using. I'm using a color bowl and my brush. Then I have my closure here, and then I'm going to show you guys my BW2 bleach. I have a large gallon, my 40 volume developer. Look, I like to get stuff done nice and quick. It does not mean that hair will be damaged if it goes fast. That is a myth. Okay. Alright, right here I'm just going to use one scoop. I eyeball my developer levels because I know how much I want. I know the consistency that I'm looking for. Unfortunately, I did make this a little bit too watery for a closure. You don't want it to be too watery and then the bleach run through your hair and then bleaches your hair. And so I don't want the roots blonde. I just want the bleach blonde. I mean the knots blonde. So we're going to add just a little bit more powder. I think I did about half a scoop just to make it a little bit thicker like a paste. So use your own discretion, but the thicker the better. So right here, I'm making sure that I evenly distribute the bleach all over the closure. I'm going in a really soft sweeping motion because you don't want to do it too hard, because then the bleach will bleed through and then it will bleach your bundles. And who wants blonde roots? Not I, said the duck. Whenever I shampoo, I always shampoo in a downward position. You don't want the hair to get tangled, so you always want to go with the flow of the water. Shimmering lights, who knows about that? It helps take all the brassiness and gold out of hair, so that's why we use it. It'll remove all of that brassy and gold out of the closure. Y'all, we are not wasting any time. This video is moving so quick. Right here, I'm just bleaching the closure. Getting it in there evenly, making sure I distribute it good enough. Again, we're shampooing in a downward position. I am going to use our silk hydrating shampoo and conditioner on these extensions so that it will keep in all of its moisture and restore and repair any moisture that we may have pulled out. This shampoo and conditioner will bring it back. So now it's time to pluck the closure. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm separating the top of the closure, a thin part to be able to separate what I want for it to be like the baby hair and the main part of the closure. So we're gonna go ahead and thin that out a little bit, as you can see. Now, as you come back, I've already taken out the same process of the front, which thinned it out a lot. It made it a whole lot less dense. So when it's placed on our head, it won't be as thick as it was when it originally began. All right, now it's time to get into these bundles. So I always wet the bundles down and then I put my product on. One, wet hair, it thins out, so I'm able to get less product on more hair, which is always a plus. Bleach is expensive. So I'm just going through, making sure I get it evenly through, flipping it over, making sure I can great coverage. Now here we have jumped into the color. I did cover my counter with some bags. I'm all out of foil, so I utilized what I had. So now I'm throwing the color on the closure, going in a nice sweeping motion, making sure that I don't touch my net and that I only cover the hair that I lightened up. As you can see right here that I have put the color all the way through. I also did it in a light painting motion. I believe that technique is called Brilliance. When you're painting on the color, I'm not sure, don't quote me. I haven't been in hair school in a long time. I am a master cosmetologist and I graduated about 10 years ago. So I use the silk hydrating shampoo. Now we're using the conditioner. Just gonna put it on our hair. Once I put it on, we'll rinse it out and then you guys will see that next step. So her hair is dripping, came through dripping, drip, drip. So now I've placed the frontal down, or the closure down. I keep saying frontal, the closure is down. Okay, take a look. Yes, what closure? All right, let's get these Cambodian bundles in. Is this hair not beautiful? I love the color. I love the texture. Is it not popping? Is this Cambodian Water Wave not popping? Oh, I'm in love. So we're calling this color cayenne pepper. It's got a little bit of orange, got a little bit of red, got a little bit of brown. Nice mixture, evenly together. Looks great on her complexion. She wanted to press it out, so that's what we're about to do right now. If your stylist gives you a blunt bob and she does not go into your hair and angle it, then she ain't doing your bob no justice. I'm gonna need you to get a new hairstylist. Right now, I'm just going through real quick, putting a little bump in it, just to add a little bit of texture so that it's not super, super flat. Just adding a little something, something, not much. This Cambodian Water Wave takes heat so well. Just look at the hair. Now, when she is ready to go back curly, all she's got to do is wet her hair down. Her color will not run because it is permanent. So she has nothing to worry about. Oh, just having some stylist conversation. Yes, birthday girl. Is she not feeling herself? Feeling herself. I slay. I slay. Awesome. So these are the results. This closure looks phenomenal. Can't even tell it's a closure. Color looks popping. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. If you guys have any questions or concerns, drop it below. Please subscribe and we'll see you again.